guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna, and today we're back with part 2 of Brandy Broke in Pleasantview. That was very smooth. I wanted to say Pleasantview, but then I thought, well, it's not part 2 of Pleasantview. Part 2 of Brandy, though. I promised a second episode of Brandy, and I really like Brandy. I don't mind doing another episode on her. I wanted to say that Rami is off to work, and as I was briefly talking about it in the last episode, I wanted him to go back to work, and he had to go back to work, and it's what he loves doing. He loves serving his country, I guess, and or his town. I'm not exactly sure what he does in the army, but he was, I think, an officer. I think he's level 10 as well, so he might even be a general one day. I think he can definitely make it. I wanted to take him out of the household, so I put him in the neighborhood bin because I wanted to kind of add to this story and kind of, well, since he's working, and since he's in the military, and I keep often repeating myself and saying that he's going to be he's going away, he's getting deployed or stationed overseas. I wanted to replicate the feeling, so Rami is now hanging out in the in the world bin. Okay. Oh, are you actually going outside to pee, sir? Because you haven't done that ever since I got you, so I'm really proud. Unless you're coming here to... Nope. Wow. 100 people will watch Coco pee. Quality content. So while Rami is off doing his duty, it is just Brandy with the boys. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I am having a slight deja vu because remember the first episode, it was Brandy being pregnant and she had Dustin, who was a teenager, and then she had Beau, who was Pierce's age. He was a child, and now it's kind of almost the same. We've got Beau and Pierce, and I mean, she's not pregnant again. It's not an exact copy, of course. Brandy has a habit of getting pregnant at the worst times, and even this pregnancy was so not planned, and I did want her to have a baby because I want her to have her lifetime want fulfilled. I want her to have that happiness. I think she deserves it, but I somehow still ended up getting her pregnant, and I'm kind of disappointed in Brandy, of course, not in myself. I'm disappointed in Brandy. Unfortunately, she has a habit of getting pregnant. I think she's just very fertile. I really don't know what it is, because it's not like I purposely get her pregnant. I think they just did a woohoo and then she ended up getting pregnant. Maybe she's I don't know. What do you think happened here? Was it because remember, she also got pregnant immediately after this one night stand with this Rami dude when she was still, unsure who he was and just a cute guy, and they had a thing together. And I don't know, Brandy just has some bad luck when it comes to being pregnant, and the time frame in which she does. But it's okay. We all know that one person that ends up getting pregnant no matter how hard they try, and it seems very irresponsible, which it could be seen as that. I think that even Brandy maybe sometimes finds herself that. I think she's a bit hard on herself, and wow, that's a plane flying somewhere. I mean, obviously it's flying somewhere, but I mean, it's close by. I can hear it above my head. It was really distracting. I think Brandy sometimes scolds herself. She's really hard on herself and says, how can you be pregnant again? How can you be pregnant? We don't have money for this. Obviously, the circumstances are a little different, but just imagine that you finally found the guy that you love and he wants to marry you, and then you accidentally get pregnant, and you know that you can't afford to have another child, and you don't want this guy to provide for you because you're not the kind of girl, but then you have no other choice because you're pregnant, and now he's gonna have to work for everyone. And I can honestly understand that she might feel a little disappointed, and like I said, disappointed in herself. But nonetheless, Brandy's not a sim that really sits and accepts her defeat. I really love that about her. She is just so She's a strong lady, a really strong lady. I was thinking about changing her hairstyle actually, or a new outfit, because I do like what I have put on, but she could use a little makeover. Actually, we haven't even seen this outfit because she's been pregnant ever since I put it on, but nonetheless, I think she needs a makeover, so I might just do that. Oh, looks like Beau wants to help out with the baby before he goes off to school. That's so sweet of you. I swear these boys are so good. They're so and Brandy raised these boys well. I'm telling you. Have you ever seen such involved teenagers? Remember how involved Dustin was? Although Dustin was getting a little stressed, he was taking a bit too much responsibility. I think that in this case, it might just be that it's not that Beau feels like he has too much responsibility, because things are different now, so they don't have to, make those sacrifices. Unlike when Dustin was around, the dynamic was just like so different. But I think part of her is still a little scared that she's going to stress out her children again with his baby and with the responsibilities. So she's doing her best to take over all the chores this time, and to really, to really let the kids be kids. And it's very important for her, which is also why she was super happy to have gotten a bit of money, and for her to have the chance to decorate their own rooms, and to really make them feel like they have a place in his house, and they're not just the babysitters, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have to just share rooms and and suffer because of this child that we already can't afford but now have to feed. So like I said, I'm really proud of Brandy, and I'm really happy that we're able to kind of step things up, even though we're still kind of broke. I mean, we don't have much furniture, but that's just how things are going to be for a little bit. And Brandy is thinking about going back to work, but now that Raimi is stationed overseas, she can't really make it to leave. So she's going to have to take out some vacation days. Oh look, some bushes, some weed grew where the dog peed. We're going to have some people over, so I think we should serve a platter of, let's just do some cheese. I think just something a little healthier than just chips. She's trying to, well, I don't think Brandy has had to watch her weight a single day in her life. Let me check. She is on the lower side of fitness, but I've never seen her change shape, if that makes sense. I feel like she's always been slim, and maybe she's just a lucky girl, like one of those lucky Sims that never really changes body, changes weight, like never really gains anything or loses much. Oh my god, she's like, I can't stand these cheeses. They smell so good. I need a bit of that. I need it. I actually need to see. So she works from 10 to 3, and she has to work today. So I am unfortunately, well, first and foremost, I forgot that I accidentally sold our, our phone. So we're going to have to put that back. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, luckily it doesn't cost that much. And then I want to call work up and just kind of call in sick, even just pretend to be sick. This time we didn't get any vacation days, even though we were pregnant, so I'm a little disappointed. Maybe it's because her career. Oh, okay, I guess she does that. I love how I just had a whole speech about her not changing. Oh, we can't even call in sick. Maybe call in sick. I don't know. Either way, she gained weight. Okay, Brandy, thanks for making me feel like a liar. Okay, you really had to be like this girl. So today we're gonna invite over some Sims. I think Dustin is gonna come over tonight because he has college and stuff. But I want her to call up her best friends, and obviously those are Dina and Nina. Those are her best friends, and she hasn't really been with them. Oh Lord, I love how they're getting child support. I'm gonna take this as that Raimi's overseas and he sends her like a check. Oh, Nina's not home yet. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's just say that even when Raimi is stationed somewhere else, when he's working really hard to serve our community, he still thinks about home and sends in some money, which is really nice, because I was a little afraid that we were not gonna have enough money, because like realistically, just think about it, we're broke, but now we have a little bit more money, so I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited about that. And it looks like Dina has arrived. Oh, Dina looking sophisticated. It is getting a little colder, but I think she can still pull off some some naked shoulders. I mean, she could anyway. I don't think she really walks. I think she gets driven everywhere. You know, in a rich family these days, you know, Dina doesn't really have to do much for herself anymore. You look cute, girl. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Nenna actually has bought a little present for Brandy, just a little something, and Dina is already wearing that. Brandy probably asked her to come over, but they hadn't really decided a time yet, and she wanted to call in and let her know that she could come in whenever because she was ready. You know, she cleaned the house, everything is pristine, so to say, and it makes her feel a lot more comfortable for her to come over. She ended up, you know, not being home like I said, so she hadn't had a chance to give the present yet. She knew that she was coming, and she prepared a little gift. First, Dina has also prepared a little gift. She's brought home some clothing for Brandy, some not some clothing, but she brought some clothes. Well, it was just, yeah, clothing is still clothes. Oh my gosh, whatever. But she's bought some clothes for when the baby's a little older, which is also very exciting. And she's bought like a little pink outfit. It kind of looks like the top that she's wearing, but it's not really. I love how Brandy, oh, she's so tired, can barely keep her eyes open. She's like, I'm sorry, Dina, I'm so tired. Why don't you go see the baby? Her and Dina had not had a chance to really catch up in a long time. She's been basically, well, she's been at Mortimer's, but she's always at Mortimer's. So I feel like she has different duties, and therefore her and Dina don't really get to spend much time anymore, especially since she's not a mom and, you know, Brandy is. So it's just a very different dynamic. But I do believe that these two are the best, like just the best as of friends. I feel like what they have is so genuine, even though Dina, she's a bit of a shitty person in some aspects. And even Nenna is a bit of an interesting person with her, her acts as well. But I think what they have, they genuinely, you guys, have the best, like just the best friendship there. I do believe. Oh, and I love how Dina is cheering for Beau as well. She's such a supportive friend, and I just imagine like she and Nenna and Brandy are about the same age, but Brandy's life is so different. She has a whole family, and Dina is like chasing Mortimer's money, and then Nenna is chasing someone else's money, and Brandy's just like, I don't have any money. So I actually want to hand over our son to her. I don't think we can do that. Let's get to know our newest addition. Oh my god, look at him, Dina. Oh, it looks like Dawn wants to talk to Brandy. So why doesn't Brandy hand over? I don't think we can do that. Okay, Brandy, put the baby down for just a second. Put him down, and then we'll just have Dina. Oh, usually Sims will put the baby on the floor, but she's such a good mom. She's like, no, not me. You thought wrong. You thought wrong. Oh my god, look at Dina with a oh, you guys, tell me she's not a born mother. Look how cute she is with a baby. Look how cute. Oh my god. I need Dina to have babies right now. Imagine a Dina and Dawn baby. Oh my god. I don't think Dawn is wanting to be a mother. Well, I mean, it would be kind of hard for him. But you know what I mean. Oh, look at baby Oliver just getting spoiled. And I think Cassandra would love to. Oh, we can't actually give the baby any food, unfortunately. But let's just play with Oliver while Brandy gets a chance to see if Nenna is in. I really want her to come over, see the baby. Dawn just called to say congrats on our baby and that he would love to come over and just see the baby, bring over some goodies. Like, just so sweet of him. I think ever since becoming a dad of his own, he's kind of changed in a right? He's changed a bit. He's become a bit softer. And Dawn, oh my god, I wanted to see Dawn holding a baby again. It makes me so happy. So since we can't actually get a bottle for the baby, it doesn't look like we can actually feed the baby, but let's just say Brandy's breastfeeding, so that's the only way we're gonna do that. It's like Dustin should be coming over. Oh, there he is. He is so excited to see his brother. He's like, hey man, what's up? You've grown so much since I last year. He wants another hug. Brandy has a moment to kind of relax and take a little nap. She's been kind of exhausted from taking care of the baby. I think at this point Dina would hand the baby over if she could, but I don't think she can. Dina unfortunately has to go soon. I'm gonna make her unselectable. Oh, Dustin, you should know better. He wants to go and play with Oliver. Dustin, look at you. Oh, this is your brother. Oh my god. Why am I talking like this? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think he can feed. Oh, he can because he's family. Okay, perfect. So let's have Dustin feed the baby. And at this point, Brandy has woken up. She's kind of missed half of it because she was just so freaking tired. Oh my god. Look at all the hearts around her. Dina, thank you so much for coming over. We all know that she has to go to work. So I just want to give her a friendly hug. And like I said, just really thank her for coming over. And let's just say goodbye to her. We already know the baby is tired, so let's put the baby. Oh, he can't do that. Oh, so there's certain things he can do, but there's other things that he can't. He's unable to hand the baby though, but I think if we just cancel, it's just gonna put him in the crib anyway. I'm gonna try Nina's number one more time. She said she was gonna come over. It's been a while, and I also really want Uncle to come over. So if Nina doesn't answer, I might just she's in. Oh, that's perfect. And now I wanna invite over Ramie's brother. So that would be this baby's uncle, I think. Do I not know this dude? I know this man. Oliver's birthday. Oliver's what? I already? No, I'm not ready for Oliver to age up. No. That's too soon, you guys. He can do that to me. I want to entertain our brother-in-law, I think. I want to thank him for coming over, and I want him to, to meet the baby as well. Bro, leave the baby alone. He's sleeping. Dustin is a little overprotective. Guys, imagine we're out of food already. Let's just get some, you know what we're gonna do? Let's just order some pizza for one. Amy's brother Felix has offered to buy some food. I think that will be more likely. Brandy, you look great, and I think you're just the perfect mother to his children. I think really compliment him, and he's just saying a lot of loathing things about Brandy, not to be cheesy or anything, but he's genuinely happy that his younger brother has found love and that he wants to settle. Even he wants to settle, but he's more interested in just kind of dating around and meeting the women in this town because he hasn't really found anyone besides Brandy that really seems to be family worthy. You know, it just doesn't really get the feeling like these girls are worth pursuing. I mean, I can't exactly blame him because I wouldn't personally date Nina or Dina. They're really good looking, but if you want a family, they're not the one to to go for. Brandy's gonna sit down and kind of relax, which is really nice. For when she gets to sit down and not really think about anything. Nina has finally made some time, so she's gonna come inside. And is there a pizza yet? Oh, there's the pizza. Perfect. We're gonna have her kind of come over to the baby and immediately just go into the nursery. Brandy is busy with the children. She's like, hi Brandy. She's like, hi Nina. The baby's in the nursery. Our son is with them at the moment. So if you want to see him, he just woke up and he's in a really good mood. And she's super happy to see him. She's also kind of surprised about his skin. She's like, oh, what is that discoloration on his face? Is it gonna go away? And he's like, no, I actually, saw a doctor about that and it's perfectly normal. It's just like a case of vitiligo, and no, it's natural. He just has two different tones on his face. So let's all go sit down for some pizza. Oh, how sweet! Nina has offered to read a book to Pierce. I swear, this guy's obsessed with the baby, by the way. She is such a sweet sim. I wouldn't like necessarily say it when I see her for the first time because of what she does and everything that she kind of stands for, but I mean, not that she's not a sweet sim, but she's so good with children. But I feel like she probably is because she's always been with Brandy, and Brandy has always had kids, so it makes sense that they would, I think it would make sense. Looks like, mister, I think you need to go take the bathroom. I need to take the whole bathroom home, okay? Oh, and before I forget, let's go outside. And I think Brandy casually mentions, hey, Dustin, there's a present for you outside. I think you should go and see it. I want to see what Ramie has made for you. It's his graduation gift. Well, I guess it's our graduation gift, but well, You'll know when you go outside. I hope you like it. Girl, she's so tired. She's taking naps after a nap because there's not really a man around and his brother is currently overseas. He's just going to try and help out a little and clean a few things here and there. And as Dustin comes outside, son, stay here. Oh my god, he's like, oh my god, a car? Are you serious? He is so excited about this car. He would have never in a million years guessed that he would have a car while in college. He always thought that he had to work for it. No, this is his car. Imagine, he grew up broke. He's never had money. Let's see if we can put it in his, okay, I think now we want to put it in his, okay, there we go. So we put that in our inventory. Thank you, Mom. Son, I think you should come inside and thank your mother when she wakes up because that was honestly the best gift ever. Looks like, oh, Beau and Felix are having a moment together. I think everyone that Brandy knows are such fun Sims. They're so loving as well. Like Felix is a really loving guy. Nenna and Dina are loving girls. You know, to Brandy, they're, you know, to men they're a bit like but for girls and for girlfriends it's perfect. And they all get along so well. They all just do. I'm so happy for Brandy, for everyone. So I want her to come over here to Nenna and to kind of thank her for coming over. And it's this moment where Nenna is like, girl, I got you a present. I got us all matching jewelry, and she says it all from the toilet, by the way. I know I came here to see your baby, but I thought you probably already had everything you needed and you've been through it before, you know. So I wanted to give you something special. So I got us all matching necklaces, and I also got you, well, I got you a little present, and I got you a few dresses as well. These are mine. First I bought them for myself, but then I thought that they actually looked more like something you could use. So I ended up thinking that I would just give them to you because I know that you could, you don't really buy clothes for yourself. So instead of taking them back, I wanted you to have them. It's not like I went out of my way to buy them for you, but it's like, oh well, that sounded really insensitive. It's like, oh, she kind of catches herself almost being rude, but she doesn't mean it like that, but it's just how Nenna is. But she doesn't take it like that. She's like, I appreciate it, Nenna, I really do. I appreciate it so much. I can always use the new outfit. I just always think about the kids and I just never really have time for myself, you know. At this point, I think that Dustin is going to go back to college. I think the guests are getting a little tired, but it was so good to have them. We're going to say goodbye to everyone because not only the baby is tired, but I think everyone else is. And Pierce is trying to sleep, but it's not really, you know, coming along very easily, very well. Oh my god, I spent so much time on Brandy and her party that I still didn't have a chance to have Beau and this girl go on a date. But what I think I'll do is in the morning, I'll have the girl come over, actually after school. So after a full day, we'll have the girl come over and then you can just have his first date at school. First date at Brandy's house, because let's face it, he doesn't have the money to go out anyway, and you know, he doesn't have any means to get there. So I think that would only make sense. I think that would make the most sense. I don't really know how old Beau is, but I don't think he's quite yet at that age where he's very serious about dating. I think he's just trying to fool around. Oh, he doesn't really, how do I say that? Like, it's not like he doesn't get the concept, but he doesn't get the concept of dating, you know? So he's gonna come over. Well, he's not gonna come over. I mean, do you come over to your own house after school? But he's going to come home from school, and then he's going to invite this girl over. Brandy's gonna cook them some nice food and leave them by themselves. Maybe we can watch a movie afterwards. I think it's gonna be really fun. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking, and I'll see you guys later in this episode. Brandy has woken up, and oh my god, there's so many things for her to do. The house is dirty, the dog is dirty, the baby is dirty, so she has her work cut out. And on top of that, the shower broke. Does she have any mechanical skills? She does have a little bit, which I do expect her, because in a way she didn't grow up. She raised these boys without her without a man around or without anyone. Not saying that the man has to do it, but she didn't grow I kept saying growing up. She didn't raise these kids with someone around that knows how to do those things, okay? She didn't know how to do these things from the start, so she had to learn them. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like a man's job to take care of the house and repair things, but Skip was the one who used to do that. And since Brandy was really young when he died, you know what I'm trying to say. She had to learn those skills. Not like she knew how to do those things. So while the kids are at work, she's gonna go and do some chores around the house, and it's really needed. And then I want her. Oh, she needs to order some. Actually, what I should do first is have her order some groceries because we're out, and Felix also slipped her some money for the pizza yesterday. So we're gonna go and clean up this house, order some groceries, like I said, and then I want to make some food, and they're just gonna sit here and have a little date moment, if you will. Oh man, oh man, it's a hard work being a mom, and Brandy's doing it with such grace. I'm gonna go in the bath, Coco. I know you don't want to, but you will go in the you will go in the bathtub today. So now that the baby is still kind of entertained, what I first want her to do is get some food. So I don't know what this is actually. It doesn't tell me anything. Looks like a piece of salmon. So she's gonna have some leftovers for breakfast since she's really hungry. She doesn't usually have the time for herself in the morning to really eat, but Oliver is being really good. He's just being real quiet actually. Is he falling asleep again? Maybe he is. He's such a nice, not such a nice, yeah, because all the other babies are mean as fuck. He is such a calm baby. He doesn't cry very much. He's very, very content, very happy. And I'm not sure why that is. Is that because he's like, because Brandy is more experienced now and, she knows what the baby needs? Or is it because Oliver is just a really relaxed kid? Like, I really don't know. I'm hoping that he'll sleep for a little while longer so that I can finish cleaning the house. Oh, we also have someone calling us. It's just busy like always for Brandy, but I'm loving the progress. I'm loving how we're slowly able to decorate this house. I'm loving how our family is expanding and all the relationships. And also another thing that I forgot to tell you guys about, I wanted to play it out so badly, but I forgot. Dina and Mortimer are actually offering to pay for the wedding so that she doesn't have to worry about the cost of that. They're gonna take care of everything. And that was like the biggest shock for her because she never asked her to do that. She's never said, hey, I need that from you. I don't have the money for this and for that. Like, can you help me out? She never said that. And normally Dina, Dina, she just kind of steals the money from people. She doesn't really, ask. But this time she actually went to Mortimer and she said, this is my best friend. She doesn't have it well. And she explained everything about Brandy. And obviously they kind of know Brandy, but she really went in deep, how good Brandy is and how good of a person and how good she takes care of everyone and that she doesn't have the money. And that is all, well, not all Skip's fault, but, kind of, really, maybe slightly. In a weird way. we're in a not weird way. And I think that Mortimer has a lot of money and I don't think he's really caught up to his problems yet and like everything that's going on in his life. So Mortimer agreed and said, well, if it's for your friend, you're my wife and I'm willing to support you on this decision. And Dina has said that there is no budget, but Brandy feels like there is a budget. Thank you so much. Is it okay if I plan the wedding though? Because if it was up to Dina, she would throw the most extravagant wedding, and that kind of frightened Brandy. She would accept it under one condition, that she was the one who got to plan everything and that Dina would just be the one paying for it, which doesn't sound very nice when you say it like that, but that was her one condition and she accepted. So all is good in this world, and I can't believe that we're gonna have the ability to throw Brandy the wedding of her dreams. I think that is so special, and do not run in your mother on the toilet, please. It's like, Mom, I finally got a 10 on my thing. Actually, this guy still wants a birdcage, so we probably should buy that as well. Okay, so Brandy's gonna try and fix that. And what I want to do is I want him to... Actually, first, we need to send this guy home. And then I want to ask someone on a date, and then I'll have Brandy cook some food. I know why Brandy's wearing her coat inside. I want to ask this girl, Claire, on a date, and I hope she says yes. It would be kind of awkward. At home, of course. Okay, we'll have him go into the bath. Just quickly go into the bath. Brandy's repairing the shower. If Brandy's done, we're just quickly gonna take a shower because we don't often get the chance to really do that. And Oliver is sleeping, so it's the perfect opportunity. Does this girl ever come? Oh, there she is. She wants to, she wants to have a pillow fight. Oh, oh no, it's not Mortimer. It's Herb. Casually walking his cat. I think she wanted to play, so why don't we do a tickle? Let's see, a pillow fight. Oh, she wants to have a pillow fight. Okay, let's do a pillow fight. And then she also wants to dance with him. Let's make some hamburgers. Like, who doesn't like a good hamburger, right? Is there anything he would like to do? He would just like to talk to her. So let's do a quick chat. And he wants to entertain her. Oh, poor Beau has caught he caught on the teenager train, and he's now full of pimples left and right, but it doesn't let him stop, let it stop him. And oh, I love Claire. She looks like such a fun, she looks like a fudge. She looks like such a fun sim, such a creative girl as well. So is there anything else they want? Entertain, dine out. So I think what we should do is have him and Claire eat together. I know it's not exactly what they want. I mean, technically we should. Is there anything he would like to do? Entertain. Okay, stop it. And oh, Brandy, this is not the moment. Oh my, okay, maybe it is the moment. I'm not sure. Okay, let's eat quickly. Look at it. Let's just have them eat together later. That'll be awkward. Having your first date with your mom, and Brandy's even talking to him. He's like, you're doing good, son. You're doing good. I think that maybe it's not a super romantic date, if that makes sense. It's not a, well, you know what I mean. Brandy could look here. That would be absolutely perfect. I want her to look here, so no, I don't think she's gonna do that. Brandy, you disappoint me. She's like, you're gonna squeeze my butt? I'm gonna oh, talk about butt. Beau has a butt. Okay, what if I don't want to ruin their first kiss? So what if okay, you know what? He's like, Mom, we will join you later for some food. I'm gonna hang out with Claire in my room. And Brandy's like, okay, sure. Just don't stay out too long because your burger will get cold. He's like, let's have him have his first kiss. No, it's fine. Okay, we can do this. And there's nothing gonna go wrong because this game does not hate me. And if this game does hate me, this is the last part of this video. Oh, she's cute. Oh, they're cute. And now he's gonna make out right away. He wants more. He wants much more. I want more. He's literally like, I want more. I want more. Let's just make sure that we have a really good date, and then we'll do the rest. Let's just ask her to go steady. I hope she says yes. I don't think she will say no. Oh, I love them together already. Hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? I love this. It's so simple. You just meet each other. You're like, hey, want to make out in my room? Oh, hey, I like your tongue. Okay, let's be girlfriend and boyfriend now. Perfect. All right, so actually one thing I haven't done yet is properly introduce her to Brandy. So let's just say that I don't know, maybe they're asking something, or maybe they're telling the good news. I'm not sure what he would say to Brandy, but it's like, Mom, can you come in here for a sec? Or maybe she's like, oh, no, Mom, we're gonna come to you instead. I wanted to introduce you to my girlfriend, Claire. She's like, your girlfriend? He's like, yeah, I just asked her to be my girlfriend, and yes. And she's like, oh, is that so? He's like, hey, Claire, Well, nice to properly meet you. I'm gonna have to go off to my baby right now. He needs me, but hope you guys have a wonderful day. She's very casual about this. And hopefully our guest is going to eat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's blow. Oh, let's be cheesy. Let's blow a kiss. He's like, Claire, I really like you. Oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. It must be so weird because she has like one. Oh, Brandy, you betrayed me. I meant I didn't want him to be a toddler yet. I wanted him to stay a baby for longer. Oh my god. I didn't know there was. Oh, I didn't know this was Brand. I can't even talk anymore. Brandy, you dick. You did this to me. Now we. Oh, well. Okay. Well, in that case, this is not exactly what I had in mind, you guys. I didn't want Brandy to age up our kid because I kind of wanted him to stay a baby until Raimi came back, but oops. I guess Raimi's gonna come back to a full-fledged toddler, so maybe he's been gone for like 2 years. Maybe he's been gone for a year. Oh my god, imagine being gone for a fucking year. Sorry. That's not funny actually. Oh man. Imagine. Oh, and now she wants to have another baby. Sorry, but I'm not click. No, I'm not. You don't deserve another baby. You just ruined everything for me by aging this baby up. Okay. I hate you, Brandy. I hate you. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this episode, but I'm not even gonna look at that. No, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at that. So I think we're gonna just end. I don't think, can they hold hands, or is that something that they can only do when they're a little older? I'm not, maybe it is something they can only do a little older, I'm not sure, but this was just such a good date. So what I want to do, oh, okay, so I want to end the date. Wow, that was about the best time I've ever had with anybody. I really want to go out with you again. Please, oh please, oh please. I can't wait to tell all my friends. Well, I really hope so because you're my girlfriend now. So that would be a little bit. A little bad. You better put that kid in the crib and put yourself in jail as well because I'm so disappointed in you. Oh, poor Pierre stayed up all freaking afternoon because he wanted to talk to his oh, he wanted to talk to his brother, and he was too tired. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, isn't so cute. All right, well, before Brandy ages up everyone in this household, I am going to end this episode here. I want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next part. Bye.